Every man has two deaths. The first one is when they're buried. The second is the last time someone says their name. It's a quote that I've heard once and seem to never forget. Maybe that's why people spend their entire lives chasing a legacy, hoping they'll leave something behind so that someone somewhere will remember them. But what if you don't care about leaving a legacy? What if all you ever wanted was for just one person to remember you? This is my Broken Mariko.
You can rule illumination if we can keep the night.
In the early hours of the 28th, the body of a 26-year-old woman from Nanako Ward, Tokyo, was found by her neighbors after she fell from her fourth-story apartment balcony. The deceased had swallowed a large quantity of sleeping pills and was found dead. The name of the deceased is Mariko Ikagawa.
The woman who died that day was her best friend. Shiino is still standing outside, shocked by the news about her friend's death, remembering the last time she was with her. All she thinks about is the last words she said. Go straight home. 3 single words keep running through her mind, rummaging through the texts and calling her and still no answer, not wanting to believe it. She goes through her memories of the times together, going to work and her job, not giving a shit that her best friend just died and didn't even tell her anything or say goodbyes, trying to think of the funeral, knowing her dad is a dipshit who isn't going to do anything big, and then remembering Mariko's ashes. We get to see little Shiino and little Mariko thinking of firing up some fireworks and agreeing on a time, and Mariko not coming. Shiino goes to her place. She hears clatter and screaming, and Mariko saying she's sorry. Shiino ran to her door, screaming and threatening to open the door, but she wasn't ready to what she sees. Even I wasn't ready. We see Broken Mariko apologizing she can't come to play today. Shiino promises she will save her this time, even if it ends with someone else's life on the line. Knocks on the door scared. I mean, not scared, but scared. And lies her way through with such confidence and manages to get inside the house. The lady who let her in, she's a good person. Shiino thinks if she married Mariko's dad earlier, she might still be here. We are told Mariko's mom tried to get back and work on the family. Mariko was happy that she came back, doing her best to be good for every second, to stop the idea of her leaving again. But you cannot stop what is out of your control.
Listen to this, Shi-chan. My mom left again. She said it's all my fault. That I'm to blame. She said that I seduced Dad. And that's why he made a move on me.
These flashbacks are insanely important and devastating. We see Mariko's ashes. Shi-chan, without a second thought, she jumps to it and grabs it. The dad screaming that a random stranger jumped on his daughter's altar and kicking Shi-chan over and over, grabbing her hair, and Shi-chan pulls out a knife, screaming and looking like a mess. The things Shiino says is crazy to say the least. The things that happened to such a fragile, sweet girl, it's crazier even more. She was assaulted by her father. She was used and abused. Her mom left her blaming her for seducing him. It's devastating to hear, especially for such a young age. Knowing that she will not leave Mariko with them, she looks at the closest exit and successfully running away and successfully saving Mariko. Let's go to Hawaii. Sounds random, but somehow this becomes one of the most heartbreaking promises in the entire manga. Hey, I'm glad you're still watching the video. If you finished the video and you really enjoyed it, subscribe and like. Yeah, thank you. Bye. We are shown that Mariko is actually a shy but yet extroverted. She gives a letter to Shishan. Her first letter says,
Hello, I'm glad we're in the same class. You're always smoking, but you smell so good. I wonder why. From Mari. Cute bunny face.
The letters we read are pure happiness, yet the flashbacks show she's abused. After Chi-chan runs with every last drop of energy she has, she arrives back home. It seems like she was packing her stuff to run away, thinking they are calling the police on her. But all she was looking for was Mariko's letters. It's a lot. It showed us that her way of contact most of the time was sending letters to her. We get another flashback. Mariko and Chi-chan talk about plans for the vacation, to go alone to the beach. Mariko truly wants that, but scared that her dad will get mad, so she can't. Now, telling her no one will get mad at her, she's going to take her to the beach, and we are shown another letter.
Hello. Guess what? Last night Dad woke me up again. I need more booze, stupid. So I got sent out to go buy some. But even though I was scared to go out at night before, since you said you go on nighttime walks all the time, I thought maybe I'd run into you. So last night, I wasn't scared at all. I want a cat. From Mari.
Everyone reading or listening to this is feeling the warmth, the love, the sweetness and purity of these letters. And it doesn't stop here.
Sorry we couldn't do fireworks yesterday. Thanks for coming to my house for me. It made me happy. I love you. From Mariko.
Every letter makes the same thing happen. You smile, and then remember she's Chi-chan thinking of where to take her. The beach is too broad. Where specifically? She wishes she could just ask Mariko where she wants to go. But that's the cruel part. That's what we are always reminded of. Every question she has now will stay unanswered forever. But somehow, after she breaks, she remembers.
Shi-chan, look! It's called Mariko Cave. I want to go there.
Somehow, Mariko told her. She remembered that actually Mariko told her. And please focus on this. The joy Chi-chan feels is indescribable. She runs to the nearest train and gets a seat, heading to Marigoka Cape. Of course, while waiting, we read more of Mariko's letters. The letter said,
Dear Shi-chan, last night I had a dream about you. In my dream, it was a pitch black night, and the two of us were walking to your grandma's house. You said, my grandma lives in Hawaii, so we'll have to jump on a plane somewhere. But I could tell you were lying, so I knew we could keep walking down that night road together forever. And that made me so happy.
Every letter talks about something different. Fireworks, walking at night, school, but they are all saying the same thing.
I was happy because you were there.
The next chapter starts actually very wholesomely. She orders 2 bowls, one for herself and one for Mariko. Remembering the intense couple of days she went through, not answering a call from work. As she left the station, she hears the ocean, the beach. It's close. Of course, good things never last. And her bag is snatched from her. We see this homeless man asking if she's okay. Obviously, she doesn't. I talked about this because he's more important than he first appears. He's a nice character throughout this manga. She remembers the letters. Not her wallet, not her stuff, no, the letters. So she bolts looking for him. Sadly, she doesn't find him. Coming back, seeing the homeless man waiting in the same place because she left Mariko there. After thanking him, he asks if she has any money. No, since her wallet was in the bag, and sad that she couldn't help or thank the homeless man. But he wasn't asking if he could have some money. He was asking if he could help her. He gave her some money. She's extremely happy and wants his name and address so she can return the favor.
I'm nobody important.
The bag he has shows his name and the place he works at. So that didn't go far. We see her broken down in the bar, drinking her sorrows away, talking to Mariko. Mariko talks about love and marriage and how the homeless man was a sweetheart and would love to marry a man like him. Until Mariko says,
But you know, I'd settle for anyone who would love someone like me.
that might be the most heartbreaking thing Mariko ever says. Not because she wants love, but because she genuinely believes she's unworthy of it. Chi-chan angrily gets up telling her she had her, sad about slowly losing the memories of her friend. This is what Chi-chan fears most. Not just that Mariko is gone, but that one day she'll stop remembering her. She ugly cries and remembers the cutting memory. Chi-chan stops Mariko. Mariko's just scared that she will abandon her and disappear. She doesn't want her to leave or hate her. She promises she will, responding to the memory, that she's crazy to threaten her with such things because she is the most important person in her life. She leaves the bar and sleeps outside on the bench. And now for the next song in our Showa Memories special. Chi-chan jumping on a man with a frying pan and basically kicking his ass, and Mariko trying to stop her while somewhat smiling. Waking up, seeing the homeless man fishing and genuinely shocked on how much of a badass she is for sleeping at night on a bench in a place she doesn't know, and telling her something everyone needs to hear.
You might have come here because something bad happened, but you can't give in to despair. Take a bath, get some sleep, and get enough to eat. People can't think straight without those things.
None of this is revolutionary. We all know these things, but somehow they are always the first things we forget. We get wrapped up in a lot of details that we forget how to untangle ourselves and forget about the simple things in life. Please, drink water and take care of yourself. Back to the manga. Apparently, Chi-chan said the same thing to Mariko, but sadly, she leaves and we see another memory. Basically hearing a man calling Mariko to come out, threatening even to get friends of his own. But Chi-chan isn't having any of it. A frying pan in her hand and threatening to call the cops, protecting Mariko. There is something that you might have realized. In every memory, we see Mariko beaten up, but the older she gets, the more she's with Chi-chan, she's less hurt, which is a beautiful detail to notice. We are shown that with time passing, they are slowly drifting away. Messages from Mariko aren't responded by Chi-chan, but manage to meet for some food. And seeing Mariko with a broken arm, it appears that the man who was threatening before did this to her. He wanted to meet her again, and that's when it broke. But it seems like she shrugged it off and laughed about it. Chi-chan is angry because why does she meet such a man again? After what happened, screaming at her and telling her is her mind broke.
Yes, It is. I'm broken. It's your fault for being broken. I've heard it plenty of times. They beat me because I did something to set them off. They hit me because I didn't do as I was told. They got annoyed and left me because I'm too clingy. I'm so broken, I don't even know where to start fixing myself. But you know, the one thing I'm glad for is that you worry and get really mad for me. That's the only thing. Sorry. Are you mad? Shi-chan?
Finally, we finally reach Marigoka Cape. Chi-chan and Mariko finally make it. We see Mariko screaming at Chi-chan, wanting her to tell her it's her fault, but she's not going to start lying to her. Mariko screaming she's not worth it, but Chi-chan comforting her that these jerks blamed their own weaknesses on her, and then remembering the words of Mariko.
It's fine. I can never be happy anyway. I can't find it. I don't see it. I don't understand it. You're the only thing that feels real to me.
If those words were true, then why did you leave her? Chi-chan screaming at Mariko, wanting to say so many things to her, knowing whatever she says, it will never be heard or responded to. With pity in her, she says she will not throw her ashes to the ocean and threatens Mariko that she will let her watch her jump off. With the screams and the threats, the homeless man was following her and grabbed Chi-chan, saving her. And we see the back snatcher and a girl running away from him, screaming for help. For a second, it wasn't the girl anymore. It was Mariko.
Help me. Save me. Shi-chan.
She runs towards the girl, taking Mariko with her. And Mariko kicks the bag snatcher's ass and beautifully flies away with Chi-chan. Even after everything, the manga refuses to let Mariko be remembered as a victim. It remembers her smile, her letters, her kindness, her soul. Chi-chan waking up in the ocean, seeing the homeless man standing over her, laughing at how it looks deadly, but it isn't, because 6 months ago, he jumped too. Again, being the goat that he is, saying something everyone should hear.
I've been thinking. Maybe to reunite with someone who's gone, all you need to do is keep on living, take care of the one you loved in your memories, and take care of yourself too.
In the end, she's fine. She will be on crutches for a time, but she's fine. As she arrives at her apartment, she sees a gift bag. It's from the stepmother of Mariko, the lovely mom. It had a letter. Mariko left Chi-chan a letter before she left. At the beginning of this video, I said every person dies twice. Once when they are buried, and the last time someone says their name. Maybe that's why this story affected me so much. Because 4 chapters were enough to make sure I'll never forget Mariko. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go support these voice actors. So cool and chill and fun and cool. Subscribe, like, comment. Let's fucking go. And I need a sponsor. Bye.